Hi Vasanti ma'am, very good evening. Hi Padma, Sri Lakshmi ma'am, hi Samyukta, very good evening. Hi Usha, welcome. How are you all? Hi Chaitali, how are you? Very good evening. Welcome to Jai Shri Narayanan Creations. Yet another live session. So kind of you all to join my live. This will be a very interesting session. Just to mark Mother's Day, we are going to create a pendant jewelry. I'm fine, ma'am. Sri Lakshmi, ma'am, I'm fine. How are you? Are you back from college? Okay, now we will begin the session. Welcome to Jai Shri Narayan Creations. The next live session, and we will be creating a pendant jewelry today. And before we start, let me just share with you all the materials, and this is going to be in connection with the Mother's Day celebration. And this week we have planned for 3 live sessions, today, day after tomorrow, and on Friday also. Okay, stay tuned for the live sessions. It's all going to be something very interesting and very useful, which you yourself can create a piece for yourself. Hi Rekha, thank you ma'am, thank you so much. Okay, we will start the session now. Let me share the materials. We need a thick board like this, white board. And then a few acrylic colors, especially the colors which I am going to use here are pearl metallic gold, red, green, pearl metallic gold, and black. Just with these 4 colors, I am going to create the piece. Okay, and then few jewelry items like the stones. These stones are Tanju stones, which we normally use for the Tanju paintings. The L'Oreal's running stones, the glitter stones, connector ring, and white stones also. Okay, these are the hi Deepa, welcome. These are the accessories which we need for the pendant jewelry. And then glue, of course, scissors, pencil, the other stationaries. Okay, now let us start. This is going to be a Jharokha pastel jewelry. So what you must do first is, on a paper, just draw the Jharokha pattern, a miniature one. The size is 4 inches in height. You can make a note of it so that you can create a piece for yourself. 4 inches in height and 2.5 to, it is between 2.5 and 3. Okay, you can make it as 2.75 inches in breadth. So this is the perfect size which I have taken, and a good one for the pendant also. Hi Anandavalli, welcome. Thank you Rekha, thank you. The tutorial is available in my YouTube channel. You can watch it also in case if you have missed it. So 4 by 2.75 inches, the length and the breadth of the pendant. Okay, those who want to take a screenshot of this picture, you might as well do it. So on the paper also, you can with a pen or a pencil, just for reference, you can draw these designs and other stuffs on it. Okay, get ready with this. Then take the cardboard, a thick board. Those who can get an MDF cutout, you can always go with that. Here this is a thick cardboard I have taken. Just place the paper on top of it, draw the outline and cut. You need two pieces. I'll tell you what are the two sizes and the shapes. Just draw the outline. A typical Jharokha pattern, but smaller in size. Perfect size for a pendant jewelry. Okay, fine. Now that I have drawn the outline on the board, now we need to cut it. You need two pieces. One, the full thing without any open in the center. Okay, this full outline you have to cut. Get a piece like this. Okay, the picture, I mean the reference image which I was sharing with you has a window cut open in the center. So one piece should be like this, fully with no opening in the center. Then the second one should be with an opening in the center like this. So you need two pieces, one without the cut open in the center, the other one with the cut open in the center. Okay, so two numbers you need. This is a Jharokha pattern. Okay. Now the next step we will do. Now one piece that is without the opening, you leave it as it is. Then on the this will be the front side, okay, which we will be facing, the on which we will be working, and this will be shown. So take this alone first, that is one with the cut open, and then start coloring it with pearl metallic gold, fully with pearl metallic gold. The pearl metallic gold you have to give minimum 2 coats and maximum 3 coats. Okay, first coat will be too light when you do it on a paper. The second coat will be little bit better, and if you want a perfect finish, then better we give 3 coats on this, the pearl metallic gold paint. So take the paint, apply fully on the board or on a thick paper or a canson sheet or on an MDF. In case if you are doing it on an MDF board, give a base white coat and then start the work. Here the base is already white, so I am not giving white base coat. Directly I am applying the pearl metallic gold on the paper, on the board. See the first coat, it's too light and very uneven. After the first coat, we wait nearly 5 to 10 minutes and then start with the second coat. Or rather the first coat dries completely. Just see the uneven spreading, the application of the paint on the board. So this is not perfect. You have to give a second coat on top, wait for it to dry and then give the third coat. But this dries up very fast also. Okay. Now let me start with the second coat. Just see the difference between the first and the second. Very gently apply the color. Take little by little. And fill the base with pearl metallic gold. Now this second coat is also not enough. We can go for the third coat. Just after a minute we will do it. Okay. Just see here. You could see the uneven application here and there. Not everywhere, of course. So for a better finish, we can always give 3 coats. Now let me start with the third coat. In case if you are doing it on an MDF board, the thickness of the board should be 2 mm. Hi Ramiza, hi Suchita, welcome. Good evening. So in case if you are doing it on an MDF board, let the thickness of the board be just 2 mm. So now the third coat is also over and this is perfect. Let us stop over here and continue with the next step. Done. Okay. Now we will keep this aside for some time. Let it dry completely. In the meantime, we will proceed with the next step on the plain board like this. Okay, where there is no window cut opening. Now I'll keep this aside. Now on this, what you should do is, you need to attach some tassels and other stuffs, hangings and all, okay, with the pearls and with the laurels. So what you do is, take the eye pin and you need to also fix a provision for the hanging, connecting the chain also. So take an eye pin. I'm sure all of you are familiar with this. The eye pin is like this with a small opening here, like an eye opener. Okay. Now, and then we have the laurels. Since here we are using gold and little bit of white stones also, I have taken the pearls. On the other hand, if your coloring is to be, if you wish to have some different color combinations, accordingly you can choose the L'Oreals also. Now let me add the L'Oreals to the eye pin. You need to open it. Add about 4 or 5 because the pendant is little bigger. In the sense it's about 4 inches in height, right? So quite a bigger one. I am adding 5 L'Oreals. Okay, this is 4 in. There are 4 in this. Hi Parimala. Hi Chetna, welcome. See, Chetna, this sheet is a little thicker board like. Okay. Normally these sheets are available with the frame wala who uses for the framing, especially for the double frames. They have this in lots. So you can approach them and get a portion of it, say half a sheet. It's a very big sheet and it's little expensive also. So you can pay him some amount and get a portion of it. Now after adding the L'Oreals, just close it, lock it up. Okay. These are some of the hangings we are going to attach to the pendant. Just a minute. Fine. Now this is done. Samyukta, this is not an handmade jewelry, it's a ready-made one. So this is the hanging. Then add little fabric glue at the tip. Here little bit of fabric glue. Then attach a golden bead to it. Let it get set. All these things you should get it done before. Okay, now this will be the attachment, or rather the hanging. Hi Anuradha, very kind of you to join. Okay, so you need about 3 or 5 or 7 or 9 odd numbers. These things will be attached to the base. This is the base board, and what we have colored, that is we have given the gold paint, will be the front piece. Okay, now let us take 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'll go with 5. Okay, let this dry. These are all already done and dry. Now we need some masking tape also apart from glue. So let me get ready with that. Please do create and share it to me. Such an easy one. Done. Okay. Now I have got 5 pieces, the hangings. Apply glue first exactly in the center of the base, little bit. Then place the hanging over there. Take the masking tape and fix it. Number 1 exactly in the center. Then we can take 1 to the corner. So we have 3 numbers, and in between these two you can add like this. Okay, we will fix all this. 1 to the corner, similarly on to the other corner also. So it is always better to put the glue, fix it, and then put the masking tape on top of it for double safety. Okay, the corner one is over. You have to wait for it to set. That's why I am doing it in the beginning itself. Then this side, just position them perfectly, symmetrically. Fix it. Give a nice press. See here. Okay. Then two more to be added. Exactly in the center. Then take the masking tape, fix it perfectly. So now for us, the base hangings are ready. Okay, just these are the base hangings. Just to secure it, take some more tape and then secure it over here and towards the corner also. Let it be a perfect one. Whatever you do, it should be your masterpiece. Not just for practicing, you should not do. Okay, done. Now just see the hangings. I have added 5 numbers, placed at symmetrically. This is done. Now this is for the base, and for the attachment of the chain we need to add eye pins at the top. Okay. Just a minute. So instead of fixing it over here, I have attached it to the chain on either side of the chain. Already it's a nice good one, the chain. So I have attached a connector ring and then the eye pin to the connector ring. Now let us place it over here. In case if you want to have it from the center, then you need to have only one eye pin and attach this chain exactly in the center of the pendant. But I want to have it at the sides, 2 sides. So I have planned it in such a way that the 2 eye pins are attached to the corners of the chain. Now this should be balanced properly. So let me apply glue. I'll just place it over there. One, then take a bit of masking tape. Just secure it little bit towards the top also. Okay, so one side we have done. The same way, keep the other one on the other side. Fix it. Now for us, the base of the chain is ready. The pendant jewelry is ready. Okay, done. connecting these two. Just place the tape and secure it. Give a nice press. There is no need for you to put the glue here for the last one, okay? Because we will be placing the front portion on top of this. That time we will apply glue and fix it. So now for us, the base and the chain is attached to the pendant jewelry. We are ready with this. Now we will shift to the coloring and the other stuff on the main portion of the pendant. Now we will keep this aside. Hope it's clear to you all. Is it clear? Fine. Now the next step is to be done on the gold painted board. Okay, now we need to divide them into the partitions and then do some designs on it. So let us do it with the pencil first. So let us mark all the points and the other designs on it. Hi Chetna. Hi ma'am. Good. Thank you. Now starting from here. This is a kind of tanjore and the Jharokha fusion. So now we have the curtain sort of things at the top. When you look at this picture, you will understand a typical tanjore style of work with the pillars and the curtains at the top. Okay. Now we will mark it over here. Just make a mark with the pencil. On the other side also. Done. Then one more small curve at the bottom. I am drawing right now. This is done. Now using the scale, we will join all this. We will create the pattern on the board. Okay, then the second one, the points, you can join the points. Don't use the marker pen because that will get smudged. So use a pencil and then we will do it with the coloring. Then little bit of, we will leave for a little provision for stone fixing. So all this is your creativity. Then at the bottom, you can have a decorative pillar. Here also small provision for keeping dots or for doing the liner work or some design. You can. Then here also. After the gold paint dries, do all this. Not before that. Exactly join both the points. Okay, done. Then here we will have a small curve first. Then another one parallel. See, this is the see here. I have marked everything. Understood? Can you see these lines, the partitions? Okay. Now, let us Mark them all with black color. So use a thin round brush. Take black color, acrylic preferably, because it's a paper, so you can use acrylic. Don't use a liner here because the line should be very very thin when you do it on the gold paint. So do not use liner. Okay. Now starting from the top, you need to do all the lines. Whatever design you have drawn there should be outlined with black. And that too as lighter as possible and thin as possible also. So we have done the curtain first. Then below that I have marked 2 curves. Now after drawing the first curve, what you do is, after drawing this, just make small partitions over here, some sort of curves wherein you could do the gold work again inside the curves to enhance the pendant. This is 000 brush. Now the side designs which we have marked with a pencil. It should be symmetrical on both the sides. The work on the Jharokha pattern will be purely Tanju style. And here at the bottom, just follow the curve. Mark the center first. Video is blurred, is it? Just check at your side. Blurred at all. Is it blurred? It's clear over here. You try at your end, Priya. Then start from one side, just like how we did at the top. Same way, continue the curves to fill the, thank you Priya, bottom also. Now this is on the left side. When you do it on the right side, it will be just the opposite. Make sure you do it in both the directions. Okay. Then here, let me just make a mark over here, a diamond shaped. or you can have running design here, or you can fit in two peacocks for the pillar. So that is all our creativity. Done. Now for stone fixing, you can just fix in the stones on the plane, on the gap, or you can make partitions, equal partitions over there. Now in case you want to make the partition, start from the center, the first line, and then divide both the sides equally so that we can fix the stones. So you have 3 numbers on either side. 4 numbers. This is done. Then here also we will make some checked pattern. Okay, now this portion is done, and then here also we will have some straight line joining this. Similarly on the right side also. Fine. Now the main designing on the Jharokha is over. Okay. Now we will start with the enhancing the Jharokha. So for that we would require the pearl metallic gold liner, 3D outliner. So pearl metallic gold one you can use. And then some stones, of course. Stones preferably red, green and white. These are the normal colors which we use in Tanjore style of painting. Okay. So let me have red also. Then little bit of green, and these greens and reds are 3 mm because the size is little smaller, the board. So I have taken 3 mm. Otherwise, normally when we do in the Tanjore style of work, we always go with number 4. But here it is number 3. Let me take little green, little red and white. Of course, red I have taken a bigger one also. At certain places we will fix the bigger one. Fine. Now using the liner, let us decorate it. And before we decorate it, we will finish the curtain also. So for the curtain, I told you we will be using red and green, just like how we do in Tanjore style. Okay. So I have taken red. Just fill it up. Alternate ones will be fine. Okay, now red is done, and put little bit of red here also, just to highlight the pillar. Done. Now the next coloring will be with green. Take little green. Now the alternate curtain portion will be filled with green. Okay. Then again on the pillar, you can apply green color. These are all yours, you can decide. Done. Now we will start with the cone work. Stone fixing and cone work. Okay, both are good. Starting from the top, just on the curve, keep dots. You can place a little bolder ones. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you. Then the next portion below that, we will do head and tail strokes or the comma strokes, just like how we do in Tanju painting. Understand? Then these crisscross patches will carry tiny dots. Okay, then coming to the other portions, let us fix stones here. So squeeze a little bit of the liner. No need for the glue to be applied. Just the liner alone will do. Let me pick up white stone and place it on top. Same way here also. Let me do one white. Simultaneously you do it on the other side also. These are bigger stones. I purposely took the bigger stones because why I want the white stones to be shown off very clearly and prominently. Okay, then coming to the center of these diamond shaped ones. Again white. The white is a little bigger one, right? So I'm squeezing more of the this thing. What is that? Liner. Done. Then around it you can place dots, and then take green stone, the tiny ones I told you, right, that can be fixed over here. Tiny green ones. Use only these three colors, not any other color, and preferably round ones, stones. Instead of using square or oval or something like that, round stones will always give a beauty to the work. Okay. Then just draw line alone here. That's it. And then here we will fix red stones, the bigger ones. I told you now, I have taken red big stones also. So just squeeze liner. Take the bigger red stones, the big size red stones. Hope you all like it. Please do comment. You can share it with your friends also. Ask them to subscribe my channel. We are coming out with nice items in future. This is going to be a regular feature of Jai Shri Narayan Creations. Coming Sunday is Mother's Day. So to mark it, I've started with this, and day after tomorrow will be different item. Then again on Friday I have planned one more different item. Done. Okay. Then coming to the base. Now before doing the base, let me fix some stones at the top also. This is going to be small sized red, not the bigger one, the small sized one. Hi Nagukumari, good evening, welcome. Just now you joined, is it? Take the small size, that is the small size which I am using here is 3 mm, the tanjore stone. Round ones. We will take it later. Let us not mess it up. No need for the glue here directly, because it is a non-fabric. So directly you can apply the liner and then fix the stones. Okay, we have done over there. Now coming to the bottom. So the head over here, the tail on top, head and tail. At the top, it was head at the top and tail at towards the bottom. Here it is the reverse. You have the thick portion at the bottom and the thin taper one towards the top. Okay. Then here at the bottom, just start from the corner, and then in each division fix the liner a comma stroke, forming a comma stroke. Now here also we will add stone. Let me put a white over there, and below that let me add a green. Again a tangent stone. And also to enhance it further, what you do is, for the curtain, just take little gold paint and using the 000 brush, you can, this you have to do only after the paint dries, the green and the red dries. You can enhance it or do the detailing rather. Hi Lalita, good evening. Hi Lakshmi ma'am, good evening. Thank you so much for your compliments. Stay tuned till the end and for the future tutorials also. Done. Okay. And for the pillar, some portions are blank. It's somewhat less decorative. So for the pillar, or that means on the pillar, let me just do some border for the design. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कविता सप्रा जी, थैंक यू सो मच. Okay. Here also we can place red dots. As I told you earlier, the pillars can be much more decorative using the liners or with some other stuff also you can do. Like you can have 2 peacocks standing position, and then or some running patterns with floral designs. So it's all left to one's own creativity. Oh, thank you. Yes, day after tomorrow is my birthday, 10th May. Thank you so much. Now we have finished the Jharokha painted. Okay. Now the next step is to fix the picture in it. I told you this is a tanjore and a Jharokha type, the northern style of Jharokha with a tanjore style of work on it. Okay. Now what we will do next is, this will take minimum 1 to 2 hours to dry, definitely, because the cone work, I mean the liner work are really bold, so it takes more time to dry. So I have already done one piece, and then let me do the next step on the finished piece. Okay. Anybody wants to take a screenshot, you can take. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you so much. You have to be very, very careful, very slow in doing it. But absolutely a beautiful pendant jewelry. Let me see how many of you create it and share it to me. I'll be very, very glad if you could do a piece for yourself. 10th May. Yes, Kavita ji. Okay, now the next step is to fit in some picture. I have taken the face Krishna, the color printout, rather the photo printout of the picture I have taken. Of course, I have done many of this. I had so many. I had done it for a college. So many pieces, the pictures are gone. I am left only with 3. So let me use one of these. Where is the scissors? Now you can cut the picture. Any picture for that matter, you can fit in over there. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you so much. I'm sure you would try a piece, right? Now this we have already with, and apart from that, as I told you, I have created one to seal the raw edges. I'm sure you will be wondering why I have shown this running rhinestones chain earlier in the materials. So this is to close the sides of the board. I don't want the sides of the board to be seen. So I have done it. You can do it after fixing it over here, covering the other one also. Understand? Covering both. Now you have to add this picture at the bottom and complete the work. It will be like this. Now let me apply glue and fix. And the fixing of the main picture is most important, that it should not move to, should be placed exactly in the center. Okay. Or else what you can do is, for the beginners, take the template, place it here, and you can draw the outline for your reference while fixing the main photo in the center of the Jharokha. Okay, just draw the outline very roughly. Okay, we have done it. Now the picture is here, so that we will not go wrong. You take the thing, place it here. Now apply glue here. And when you are applying the glue, don't leave it like this. Just spread it thoroughly so that the fixing will be perfect. Now take the thing, hold it like this in your left hand, and then place the picture, position it properly. Yes. Now you turn it upside down and give a nice press so that it will get stuck properly. Okay, now the front piece is fully ready. There are some slight changes, the one which I made now and the earlier creation. Understood? Now the next step, this is not yet dried, so I have to handle it very, very carefully. Now take the base, you need to place it over here. So before placing it, apply glue at the sides first, all the corners thoroughly. Okay, don't leave even a small portion. Each and every portion of the corner all around should be applied with the glue. Okay, after the application, just spread it. Now apply in the center also. Take the main picture, the main front piece, place on top of it, position it first. This takes little extra time to get fixed. Okay, just fix it. You can even pin it up. Little extra time in the sense maybe a minute or two extra, that's it. You can put the wooden clips at the sides so that it gets stuck quickly. So this is the one which I was Any doubt in this? The finished pendant jewelry of today's live session. Jharokha from the north, the pattern, and the work is Tanju style of work, and it is a decoupaged one also. So the main picture in the center is a photo print cut and pasted. Okay. Instead of Krishna, because I have taken Tanju style for the sides of the, on the Jharokha, I have taken Krishna. On the other hand, you can do something different also. Quirky patterns also you can do, or whatever you wish to create. It's a masterpiece. Understood? Just a minute, I'll just show you the finished. Yes, here I am with the jewelry pendant. Did you all like it? Isn't it easy? Very simple and elegant one. Those who wish to do it on an MDF board, you might as well try. Cut the piece, two pieces, one with the window cut open, the other one with the plain, and you can create a piece for yourself. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you. So I'm so happy with the output, and I'm sure all of you would love this to create. Please do create. And thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Chetna. Thank you so much. Please do create a piece for yourself, and we will meet day after tomorrow again with a different article. Maybe one or two I'm planning to in the same session. Thank you so much for joining and making it a grand success. Please do extend your cooperation and support for my channel. We will come out with nice novel ideas. Take care and bye bye. Thank you so much.